barbarian, you're good at it with English, right?
No,
You're good.
not really.
Anyway, do you know what the word commiserating means?
I commiserate you for your loss. Commiserate, like you're saying sorry in a way, I think.
When I got up, I thought I had died and gone to hell. They blew up
The amount of
mountain.
times I've heard it
Buried us.
used
buried
incorrectly then,
Oh God.
unless there's a different meaning.
I had to find him.
Depends.
So I went down into that hell. It was my only choice.
This is so. I really like the campaign mode. Sometimes, even though I've done it before, it's such a nice thing to go back to. I love a good story behind a game.
I had to
Oh, the
find
FPS.
Matteo. He
That
could have been anywhere.
FPS. There you go. Oh, still bad FPS. Pigs, thank you.
I started with the first thing that came through the fog. There were allies pinned inside lodges. I needed to save them. I had to find Matteo. He could have been anywhere. I started with the first thing that came through the fog. There were allies pinned inside lodges. I needed to save them. Before we saw them. Armored vehicles coming from the enemy fort.
But you didn't have your equipment anymore.
There were crates of enemy weapons in the lodges that we scavenged and prepared ourselves with. could hear them before we saw them. Armored vehicles coming from the enemy fort.
But you didn't have your equipment anymore.
There were crates of enemy weapons in the lodges that we scavenged and prepared ourselves with. Through sheer force of will, we took out their firepower. The lodges were safe, and I had to move on.
You never said, was Matteo in those lodges?
No. The men said his unit had made it further up. Every part of me wanted to get out of the trenches, but I could hear Italian yelling. I knew my friends were trapped. Everywhere I looked, too late. I felt alone among ghosts. After a while, I couldn't even look at the bodies. We had to have made it to the fort. I saw Tesoro. I had to convince myself I wasn't dead.
Like what?
Fire. Fire everywhere. There were two ways into the fort. I could either go through the underground tunnels, or above ground by circling around the back.
Not through the front?
I no longer had my armor. It was impossible.
That was annoying.
So yeah, by the time Seb comes, I might be able to actually complete this game.
There were two ways into the fort. I could either go
Message
through
him
the underground
if he
tunnels,
answers.
or above ground by circling
Well, then,
around the back.
I'm in the middle of a game.
Through the front?
Oh,
I no longer had my
CS:GO
armor.
game.
It was impossible.
I I have to stand up. I have to walk to my fucking computer. Oh, thanks. Yeah, do you know how painful that is, Baron? I have to stand up. Get already? Shit, get tight. Okay, Mary, I need you to pick a number between 1 and 4.
3.
Granted, you're making all the decision in this game for me.
Is it your
Like,
buys or
which,
something?
what's... No, it's more like, what stats I'm increasing. Like... But I increased my stamina and key to oblivion.
I don't like playing hard mode. It's so difficult.
Is it hard?
Yeah.
Is it raging hard?
Yeah. I made this joke before, I remember this. Oh, the doors don't close. Oh no, it's not gone well. I was really hoping the doors would close. I ran out of bullets as well. What was he? He has to be one of those armored ones. He can't have survived that. You know, John, I found a game that actually uses 100% of my, well, not, utilizes my 30 gigs of RAM.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, it uses 13
Which
gigs
game?
of it.
It utilizes a lot. of RAM.
Yeah,
Holy shit. Which game?
Battlefield.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it uses 79% of my CPU and a whopping.
Are you maxing the game out?
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably why.
Timing.
I got a shit ton of skins. It's actually disgusting.
I just killed someone with a anti-tank grenade because they were a tank. Get me, I'll stay with this. Any, come on, guys. Ow. Okay. Ooh. This is cool. Move. I had to start melee killing people because it's so much easier than I.
This is my question, okay?
I just knew Matteo was
Realistically, okay?
Yeah.
You already know where I'm going. Since people, if you had the chance, what you could do is push people into a war. Why can't you do that?
I still think
You
about
can
that
do
field
that. It just you die.
every day.
But actually, you can't push it. You can just like walk into them and block them.
No, I'm talking about physically push the enemy to the wall and disarm them. That's my question.
I'd almost stopped looking.
I don't know. It's an old
Started
game.
giving into the hope that Matteo had escaped. And then...
No! No!
He never got older. And here I am, still. Who decides such things? Buon compleanno, Matteo.
Not really.
Mirren, can you? I guess we're gonna be